morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be recording the commute I take to the office, and in doing so I'm hoping I'm able to share on the convenience it is of taking the motorbike to work versus public transportation. Public transportation, as you can imagine, is quite hectic, pretty congested in Tokyo, so whenever the weather permits, I prefer to take the motorbike because I do have parking downstairs in the building where I work. It's a lovely ride in. I take the elevated highway, which is up here. It's called the Shutoko, and the Shutoko has been around for many years. I think it was first introduced around about 1960s, and it only cost me a couple dollars to get into the office via the Shutoko, and it's quite a fast commute, so yeah, it's easy for me to do so. I'm going to get on the ramp up here. To the right hand side from me is Ueno Station, so you have an idea of whereabouts I'm located. It takes me about 10 minutes to pick up my motorbike from where I live, and my motorbike is tucked away in a secure garage with great security, and from a company called Yes I Do. The location is, they typically don't appreciate if you share it, but actually on the door it shows that it is motorbike parking, but I'm just not going to share where I pick up the motorbike and where it's located. As I said, I'm going to get up on the ramp here. The ramps of the Shutoko and all of the highways and expressways in Japan are controlled by ETC, which is called Electronic Ticket Collection. ETC, there you go, Electronic Ticket Collection. And there is a sensor on the front of my motorbike here, which will then charge me and then open the gate. So as mentioned, behind me is Ueno Station, and I'm now headed towards Akihabara, and right hand side from me is Ueno Okachimachi, quite famous for a lot of jewelry, and there's some great areas where you can eat just below the train tracks as well. It's always quite popular with tourists heading down there. Up here, the big building up here is a Yodobashi camera from Akihabara, and Akihabara, again, quite a famous electronic area where they sell a lot of electronics, gizmos, gadgets, and quite popular with the foreigners. They're picking up also anime. People who are fans of that come to Japan and visit Akihabara. Beautiful morning again this morning. Unfortunately, it looks like we've got a bit of a traffic jam coming up. So as you guys have seen me do in the past very often, lane splitting is allowed in Japan, so see if I can buzz through the middle here. It's just before 8:30 in the morning at the moment, and yeah, pretty cram-packed, I know for sure, on the subway that I take. I typically take the Ginza line to the office. So we're just passing around here. Just behind me, I've just passed Kanda, the Kanda area. You see the traffic starts moving along as soon as we get past that junction area down there. We'll just zip past all these guys here. This would be the exit to get off in the direction of Shimbashi. Shimbashi's quite famous for a lot of the salarymen, the Japanese salarymen, go there in the evenings for dinner. Quite a lively environment, Shimbashi Station. They have a fantastic old steam train parked out front of the station in Shimbashi. And the right hand side from me as well, that would be Ginza. Ginza being the famous shopping area with some of the most expensive real estate in the world, I think, on the main street there. Here you can see the exit to get off at Ginza up here. And Ginza, like I said, Ginza is on the right hand side of me. Quite soon as you leave Ginza, then you come into the area of Shiodome, and Shiodome is where I at times take the expressway to head over to Rainbow Bridge, which is a phenomenal experience all the time. Every time I go over Rainbow Bridge, really enjoy the views you get from being over there. You can see Odaiba on the other side of the Rainbow Bridge, which is all reclaimed land. We're going to take a right here, headed towards the Tomei Expressway. Straight ahead, as I mentioned, is Rainbow Bridge, and that's also where Haneda Airport is, and I'm taking a right here. It's going to circle around, it's going to take me around in the direction of Azabu. And I can see dash down there that, again, a little bit congested. Because we've got 2 lanes merging here. I've been on the motorbike now for albeit 5 minutes maybe. I'm already 70% close to where I need to be to in the office. That just goes to show us how quick it is by taking the motorbike, and the reason why I prefer to take the motorbike. Right hand side here we can see Tokyo Tower. I'm not sure if it's going to appear. Yes, it will probably. Yep, there it is. There's Tokyo Tower. And then in front of me, the big round building, that's Roppongi Hills. Now, on the right hand side here, we should be seeing quite soon the building where I sit. That's the green building behind Tokyo Tower, Izumi Garden Tower. That's where I will head to and park the motorbike downstairs. Izumi Garden Tower was famous. I think it's one of the first glass buildings from the outside that's been erected in Tokyo, and also appeared in Leonardo DiCaprio's movie Inception. Right in front of me there it is, Izumi Garden Tower. There is a lovely helicopter shot of him leaving on the helicopter from the building next to us, which is Ark Hills, and then you can see then an aerial shot from above from a different helicopter as he's zooming past that building in the movie Inception. I stay here on the right hand side because I'm going to make a veer off to the right in a minute, headed towards Shinjuku. And the left hand side from me, as mentioned, is Azabu. Just got to move into the left lane here because I already take the exit ramp here, exit Ikura, up ahead. Just got to be careful for oncoming traffic coming off this lane here. Those people would have been coming from Meguro. Go ahead, mate. And here on the right hand side you do see very often, you'll see police over there, and what they do is they have like a fold out gate, and they'll run across the road in the event that they see like a truck of demonstrators want to head down that road, because there's a few embassies down there. So they'll stop the trucks heading down there, making a lot of noise and protesting. And it's quite friendly, I would guess. They typically give them a heads up that they're going to come and demonstrate at the same time as well. So what the police do is they'll prepare themselves and park out there, and they might even accommodate them down to the front of the embassy, take control of it. There you go, unfolding the gate. That's the new Izumi Garden tower, and then I'm in the first version of Izumi Garden Tower. Unfortunately, you can't see the hotel area, Mall Ark Hills, where the helicopter left from the movie Inception. Above me is still the elevated highway that veers off to the left towards Roppongi and Shibuya, and I take that quite often when I go and meet people in Ebina, the service area, which has appeared quite a few times already on my channel, where I go and meet up people and we go for a ride. Right, let's go. Yeah, and often I do see a policeman parked here, just keeping an eye on traffic. He's not there this morning. Okay. And then here we go, around the merry-go-round. Heavily guarded, this building, thank God. A lot of security in here, hence I have no issues parking the motorbike. Here you go. Ozamas. I think on every floor typically I see a couple of security guards. Usually a guy sitting there as well. There's a Rolls over there, there's Ferraris, Lamborghini, and here I am. That's it. That's my commute into the office. I think it's barely 10 minutes, but I do enjoy it. Prefer to be on the motorbike in the traffic than rather being squashed up on the train, which is door to door. It's probably about a 50-minute commute, and for me, yeah, much more convenient to take the motorbike as well. Hope you enjoyed it, guys.